Hey guys, I'm back again. I'm still alive, and we're doing pretty good on this Soulwrest summoner. I've made a couple improvements on the build. I've got about 10 levels since the last video. Bought my Comb's Heart back, and I now have one of the two Might of the Meeks that I need. Eventually, I just still need to get this one here, and this will be done. I just need to upgrade some jewels. I still have some room for improvement in terms of life. I actually plan on dropping one of my rings also and picking up a essence worm and getting a haste aura. But the build so far is looking quite good. The staff is still carrying me pretty easily through decently endgame content at this point. So I'm gonna run this dig here, and tier 13 map, pretty high. Not crazy, but it's I'll probably consider this endgame content at this point. I took some suggestions from a couple of you guys, or I think one of you. So I'm using a the Carnage Ape or whatever. So this guy gives me frenzy charges for my phantasms, and then I'm using the Animate Guardian with the kind of usual setup with Dying Breath. I think I have Blood Bond, Leer Cast, Southbound, and Victario's Charity on it, so that's how I'm getting these auras here. And let's see how this dig goes. So far, this is going to be the highest map I have done so far, so hopefully it goes pretty well. So as you can see, the damage is still pretty insane. Oh, wow, okay. I think I'll get back to that at later. Gonna clear this. So I'm not running into too many issues with the build still. I apologize for any stuttering, by the way. I think something's wrong with GGG's servers because it's just been like stuttering like this for quite some time, and I know my computer doesn't have any problems with running this game, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it's been a little annoying. The only issues I come across with this build is sometimes when primarily bosses will destroy or basically kill my phantasms, and I'll have to continue to resummon them, and that's when my damage kind of slows down a little bit. But overall, the single target is still quite nice. The build is still pretty strong even in these late game maps, so really all you need is a 6-socket Soulwrest, and it will honestly carry you through most of the end game. I also noticed that enemies that move quickly are sometimes a little annoying, just because the phantasms are kind of slow. I've also found that sometimes my phantasms have a little tough time keeping up with me. Even though I use Convocation, it still has a little over 5 seconds of cooldown time. So sometimes I'm, mashing Convocation, but it still has like 1 or 2 seconds to cool down. So that sometimes gets a little annoying, but for the most part, the build is quite smooth, as you can see. But clear this whole map really with no issues at all there. So let's do the boss here now. This boss is a little annoying, but we'll give it a shot. I'm still not doing Syndicate, especially in a T13 map like this. Fuck that. That's kind of a recipe to get one shot, so I'm still more or less avoiding it. Is that it? Oh no, here it is. Yeah, that's it. I mean, pretty good single target, despite the the boss there moving around pretty quickly. So yeah, the build's great. I'm gonna continue playing this absolutely, unless I die, of course. I don't really see this build coming into too many problems in the future. I'm gonna see how it does with like real bosses, maybe like Elder. I haven't obviously gotten to that point yet, but so far it looks pretty promising. So that's all I have to say in terms of updates. Build's going well, and hopefully I'll make another video in maybe about, I'd say, maybe 3 to 5 levels. Try to make another one once I really finish getting geared out. Get the second Might of the Meek, switch one of my rings for an Essence Worm, and I'll probably make like a final update to this build. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.